Everybody, welcome back. Doing a little bit of Warplan again today. I was going to play last Monday, but I got hit with the plague, so didn't feel like sitting here hacking and coughing in front of you guys. Plus, it was starting to feel pretty rough, so feeling pretty good now. I still got a little bit of a cough, so I got me a caramelized coffee to sip on, so if I start hacking, hopefully not. I'm hoping I can do this. I just want to do about an hour and 10 minutes, I suppose. Let me mute all my phone settings. So anyway, it's about 12:45 p.m. So we'll probably play until about 2 o'clock, give or take. We'll see how the Russian campaign goes, which is what we're on now. We are July 18th, 1941, and Barbarossa is well underway. We're doing okay. We've driven in, surrounded some stuff, so it's going okay, but it seemed like it started to resist. I had to stop the last video a little early, just so you know. So I try to do this stuff when my family's not around, because I have to do it in the living room. I don't have the basement done yet to have a little studio down there. And I heard the garage door open and the car pull up. And what usually happens as soon as someone gets the doors and the dog comes running and barking and freaking out. So when I was like, hey, I got to go check some rules, I had to shut her down because it was going to be ultimate chaos with the dog and everything. And I just thought, I don't want to have to edit that and deal with that. And we'd been playing long enough anyway. So anyway, back to this. So we're playing Warplan by Matrix and Slitherine. And remember, if you want to support the channel, I put links in the bottom. So if you go down below, click on the links. If you buy anything through our Amazon affiliate link, it doesn't cost you any extra, and it supports the channel. Just kind of doing that mostly for fun, and use that money to buy more games to play or whatever, and run demos. If there's any games you'd like to see, please post in the comments section. If you got any tips on how to play Warplan, I'm always open to tips and learning. Even if other people have mentioned it and I don't seem to be getting it, fire it on in there. All about that. So we're going to look down here. We got North Africa. We brought a few more Italians down there. So we'll see how that develops. That was turning into a disaster because of really poorly managed Axis forces down there. We had pushed all the way to Alexandria. And if you remember the last video, I was feeling pretty good about it. And now we've been shoved. Well, we're kind of hanging on to the little bit of ground we've taken. It's not a beautiful thing by any stretch of the imagination. I do apologize in advance. I do have still a little bit of that cold. So my apology if I cough or whatever. So I was thinking, as I was laying in bed last night, I was thinking, what's the odds we could pull one more armor unit out of Barbarossa? Would that be stupid to send down to North Africa, or do I just relinquish North Africa? I mean, really, what are we going to do with North Africa anyway? What does it do for us? Where Russia's the far bigger prize. So we still had some stuff to do in Russia. So let's just start. I want to look at this convoy stuff. I saw. We're kind of short on convoys. So, okay, sorry I got distracted. So I had to quit that file because chaos was going to break out as the family was getting home. I do have like 2-3 hours now before anybody comes home, and I only like to do about an hour video, so we should be golden. And so let's continue with the Barbarossa, and we are basically July 18th, 1941. I did want to look at what do we got coming up here pretty soon. So it looks like we're going to have some infantry divisions coming, an HQ pretty soon, some mortarized. We made some cheaper security divisions, a bunch more HQs in August. I made a bunch more smaller. These are all just divisions too. These aren't the big strong corps, I don't think. Well, no, they're not, because these are the ones at 20. So we're going to have a bunch of garrison type stuff coming down the pipe. So I don't know. I think I'm going to build something. I didn't build something last turn with Germany. I think I'm going to build... We're going to need some bigger stuff to keep keep duking it out. So I want to build some heavy armor if I can. Nope, I can't. Stockpile. Ooh. Italy's actually building up some stockpile. It's actually a big deal for Italy to actually have any money to even spend. I can't really do mechanized or armor because I still haven't figured out this oil stuff and I don't have enough. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to wait. These little countries aren't going to have anything to spend right now. No. Okay. So let's get back to the map. Let's look at an overall thing here real quick. So we basically are garrisoning out in France and hoping that the British don't come across because that would be probably bad for us. We got North Africa down here. I'd really like to bring one more armored unit down there, but I just can't. So we're just going to focus on Barbarossa, I think, is pretty much what we're going to do. So looks like Riga. Looks like we got a chance to take that out. So let's finish this little unit here. No reason to do anything else with that guy. We'll be able to. It's only 3-1. Well, let's use some air first. Oh, that was nice. That gets us now. We were at 3-1. That puts us. Well, let's do a 4-1. Nice. So I'm going to move in with this guy. Shove that fleet out. So what do we want to do with that? I don't know if I want to drive way up there yet. Where does this guy get to? He can only get to there. We do have this motorized one. I'd really like to cut these dudes off. But it doesn't look like I got... Oh, I got this guy, though. So I can get up to there. Yeah, I can cut these dudes off. That would be a nice... So maybe foregoing a bunch of attacking and do more of, you know, encircling. Because it's really nice when they start surrendering. That's a much more economical way to deal with this. So I think we'll, instead of draw, let's see, where does he go? He only goes to there though. So let's go ahead and do that. And I still want to be able to swipe at these dudes. Not sure. I might want to swing him down south, so let's see. Well, that's pretty nice to bring that guy in, I think, because we can still shove this way. I'd really like to be able to swipe at these guys a little more. We got a big encirclement down here we took care of west of Minsk last turn. Let's do this. Let's push that guy out. Can't believe he's still there. Bring this dude up. Oh yeah, we can finish that guy off now. Yeah, that's good. Just kind of mop that up. Let's use the whatever we didn't use over here and start working on this motorized unit. You know, let me know in the comments section, other people that have been playing this, if you like it, if you're thinking about getting it. I really liked it. You know, I kind of made fun of the AI for a while and was talking about, I'm going to go guard this juncture here. Like, you know, the AI was so pathetic or something, and then I'm getting killed in North Africa. And actually the Russians here already by July, you know, if you look, remember when we crossed the border, we were just killing everything. They're starting to stiffen their resistance quite a bit, actually. So, just want to kind of create a little bit of a barrier here and protect these junctures and stuff for supply. Let's go look and see how supply is working here. You know, I mean, you know, it creeps and crawls with us, so we got to keep those rails open. I already did all the air. They can't move. I haven't decided what to do with this guy yet. You know, I might just keep him on this side for now. That seems like a little bit of a waste. But I do have this gap here. And as much as I've had fun mocking the AI, he's not very tough there. What we got here? We got quite a few motorized units, actually. They got one here, one here. So, alright, I think these dudes need to get up here and help with the pushing in on the central area. Alright, now they cut me off here, which isn't a huge deal. Because I can, you know, move these guys and open it back up, but I was kind of liking the fact of encircling these guys. So I think I'm going to continue with that whole business. But we're going to solidify that encirclement, I think. I'd really like to get a guy up in here, but this armor is really taking a beating. I think we're just going to let him sit. We had some specialty points. We need to be spending those. I'm going to have winter combat for that dude. Alright, let's work on these mechanized. See, I got two more motorized units right here. That's pretty mobile. I'm looking a little outclassed here as far as troop types. So, just basically want to encircle these guys. Because I want to start picking them off next turn. And this motorized guy, I think he's just going to... Not too worried about him driving in here, but I want to keep Smolensk, so I think I'm going to move that guy up there. Because like these are population centers, so we want to be able to keep those. Oh, I really need those other HQs. Let's get this guy on a rail, and we can. All right, so these guys, I think we want to keep them kind of working along the. I'm going to send one up north and one south. That way, I don't water down my Air Force too much. So he's going to pretty much be smoked. Look at all these motorized guys. I just feel way outclassed. Like, these guys are going to, once they build up and get strong enough, they're going to be able to just pummel me as far as mobility. Alright. Got any more Air Force I want to do? I think I was working down here when the garage door opened up. This is where I'd been working down south, so looks like that's pretty much done, and we're working our way up here into the central part. So let's finish this up. So let's use him to close the door there. Let's use this guy here to close the door. Might as well maximize and surrenders. We like it. Let's do this here too. Probably shouldn't waste all those. I could have used him too, but I'm using up all those activation points. Alright, so we still got a little mobility here, so I'm going to drive up further. Another motorized guy. Holy moly. Another one there. outclassed here. So I'm keep pushing these guys in a little bit. Get some armor there. It'd be kind of fun if they had a little information as far as, but you know, I guess then you just bog down in the details. Okay, so let's keep pushing along here. Get these guys up and start cutting off. There, I got a mortarized guy. Man, I wanted to get a guy in there so bad. Well, let's see. Can these two guys beat up on this clown? 5 to 1. Shoving him back. So pretty much cleaned out that big swampy area. I don't know what we're going to be able to do down here too much. Let's see what we can do. I mean, a 3 to 1 ain't great. I'll take that 10 to 1 though. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got another little pocket surrounded. A couple motorized units. It'll be good to kill those off. It's pretty much done down in Russia. If I remember right, we trucked everybody across that we wanted to. Now we're just trying to build up garrison units. I really need some more armor down here. We're gonna use this guy as a speed bump, try to save these dudes. Can I get them any? Can't get him any supply. Alright, we're gonna go with that. So next turn, let's go up here into Russia and see what's going on. I didn't have anybody still down here to deal with, so we're good there. I already took a... What I need to do is get... That doesn't do me much good, though, I don't think. I bring that armor. It's Italian armor. Alright, so let's go to the next turn. Alright, here we go. A sip of the caramelized coffee and a whole lot of movement up there. Looks like a bunch of stuff got built around Moscow. Looks like they're attacking something on our fort. I'll zoom in if I can. There we go. They just took Damascus over there and pushed back that little Italian guy. Our air forces are built up here a little bit. These guys were pretty rough for a while. All right, what do we got? Syria got, well, they surrendered. So that was Vichy, Syria that they captured over there in the Middle East. I still got all these guys that are low and no supply. Italy has no oil stockpile. Finland has no oil stockpile. Hungary has no stockpile. I have read the stuff a little bit on oil, and I don't know if I'm just being gamer ADHD or what, but I just haven't quite gotten the flow of it yet on what to do with that. So, all right, now we're getting a little bit of built up numbers here, so that's good. We're going to swing this dude. We want to back up this HQ. We're going to bring this guy here. We're going to bring this guy here. And we're gonna make him active. That was a garrison unit. We're gonna make him active so next turn he can come out. We're not gonna do any fighting down here. We are going to, maybe we should pull this guy back. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that because this guy has some, he has tank destroyer in him, so let's let him get built back up. And boy, I do not like him being the whole, they can just surround him and just pummel my armor. That is not cool. I want to get this air back a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna give up a little. I'm gonna give up a little more territory. Because if they're gonna gang up on something, I want them to gang up on these infantry. I do not want to lose this armor. So, there, you guys can have that. All right, so that's all we're doing in North Africa. All right, so before I get too crazy, let's see what we get to deploy. So we have this small division. We want to use some of these for garrison type stuff, but I also want more stuff out here. So, and then we did get another HQ that we desperately need, and we're going to want to put that in the north here. So let's put them on this system so next turn these guys can ship up there. So we like that. Let's go look at this convoy thing because we're kind of getting clobbered, I think, on this convoy route. Yeah, we gotta have, we don't have anybody to protect the Baltic. All right, so let's protect the Mediterranean. Okay, so we got that fixed. Let's go look at building real quick. Oh boy, I'd really like to build some more big stuff, but it takes so long. The mechanized cores are 420. Takes 130 days. The armor takes 200 days. Yeah. I'm looking at all these mechanized cores they got here, and I'm feeling like, holy cow, I'm going to get crushed. Do I want to spend that on that or armor, though? Because I'd rather just have fast-moving armor and then just infantry to back it up. I think I'm just going to build some more large infantry corps because I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. What do we got coming? I got 3 Panzer ones. That's going to be pretty nice. Yep, I'm going to build some just infantry. They're cheap. I don't feel like I'll have problems with. Do some anti-tank ones. So let's do one of those. Let's do one more of those. Okay. Because if I feel like I'll have enough armor, and I need to have bigger infantry units to keep piling in. Let's go look at all these. So we got oil issues. No supply source. Okay, so they're getting a little overextended. There they cut off my supply. But we'll take care of that. That's not going to be a problem. And we got partisan activity. Okay. I don't know what to do with the partisan activity. I don't know, I don't know how to stop that. So back to Russia. So we need to finish pouring in and seal this up and cut these dudes off. So we're going to keep doing that. I want all these guys to need to finish off this little pocket right here. So I like getting rid of these. I'm getting a lot of air force down there. Alright, so ouch. That guy is a fighter for sure. Alright, and collapse the pocket a little bit more. Just move him down there to seal this up here. Alright, let's gang up on this guy here. I like that. Surrender. Alright, and we only got a few units that can help fight here. Alright, well, we like it. That worked good. We got rid of that pocket. Now we can start cutting that dude off. We're going to push out a little bit. I want to keep as much territory as I can. Alright, so slow drive in the south. Now we got this pocket I want to take care of, and they're getting pretty stout here. So let's just move some guys up to kind of scout. I got more motorized guys. Get some armor. Alright, let's collapse this pocket, I think. So first we want to bomb this stuff. Spread it out evenly. And we're going to have at him. Alright, so let's try to get this guy first. Ooh, that was pretty nice. So we can't take him because he won't have any action points left. Let's take this guy. He's got more. Alright, so take 6 to 1. Nice. Alright, so surrounding and finish them off is the way to go. I want to get across that river. Nobody else is really going to be able to do that. That guy, nope, he's not going to be able to. Kind of think I should. Let's try to get this guy sticking out here. Well, I get one attack with that guy. Well, you can see my infantry is starting to get a little beat up. I got a lot of 7s and 8s and 9s. Ooh, 2 to 1. I do not think we're going to do that. No, I was thinking that guy would sneak there, but I forgot about like zone of control. These guys aren't very tough, but they're I just want to kind of get everybody up here for next turn. Really like to put him there and try to drive through their next turn. And this guy is going to go take that spot. We're going to hold that spot so we can shove through there if possible. Pushing up. All right, so we pretty much, I mean, we wiped out 2 little pockets here, and we've secured a little bridgehead over the river. So next time we're going to try to push these armor and start creating more pockets, or else they're going to have to fall back. We'll see if the AI is intuitive enough for that. Let's get these HQs up. We already bombed them. Probably not a great idea to put that HQ in the... Well, he can still reach all these guys. Okay. I was gonna say, probably not a great idea to put him in the swamp. Okay, so we get these little yeller squares up here, which is starting to tell me I'm losing some of my readiness. So, let's... The thing is we're not going to surround these guys enough to... They're going to be able to retreat. Just keep knocking them out in the pocket there. Kind of just split it up with everybody here. There we go. Give everybody a little bit of a... Alright, so this guy can move to there, or I could rail him, and since I'm not... Oh, it doesn't give me the rails right away, though. So that's a waste of railing. Let me get further if I walk. Alright, these guys will have to rail up. Alright, so now we got this pocket over here by Riga. We definitely want to finish that pocket off. So, let's move in for the final kill. So we gotta go 1, 2, so let's see, we're gonna have to go boom, 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 boom. Alright, so let's see if we can knock this guy out. Don't need that much, I guess. Oh, don't even need that much. Yeah, I'll take 7 on 1. Nobody ran to there. Oh, darn it. I was hoping that these guys would block them, but I guess you get to retreat through. So I gotta whip a guy in here, and then now they won't be able to retreat at all. All right, let's start collapsing. I want to get rid of this guy if I can first. Let's see. Let's use this Air Force. It's really easy to want to just, jump right in there and start attacking. Yeah, we're beating him up pretty good. All right, let's try it now. We'll take 5 to 1. So he retreated, or surrendered, I mean. So I want these guys to be able to push up, so I'm going to bring the infantry in. Alright, let's... Oops. 6 to 1 should be good enough. So he collapsed, so we're going to have to bring him in. So I want to save these armor and have them this turn still shove out into that area. So let's do these guys. Nice, I like that. Well, I thought you could at least take the hex. I guess not. I was going to try to save that motorized to whip around there, but... Alright, let's use these infantry. It's like they did historically, cleaning up these pockets. Alright, so that's the motorized. He can still do some stuff. So, Talon, or however you say that, we gotta get that. Probably feel like I'm a little short on stuff still. But we got the Finns I haven't done much with. I've been sitting with them defensively. We might push up and see what we can do over here. Alright, so let's go cut this off. Well, that guy's not going to be a problem. What can these guys do? Well, that wasn't so bad. Alright, let's move these guys up as much as we can. Put HQ up there. I really don't want to... I'm not liking these little yellow dots, so I don't want to expand too much, and I don't have anything else I can really do. Okay, whatever. I'm using them as ground troops right now. They're a motorized unit. Alright, let's see what these Finns can do, if anything. So we're going to have to spend a turn getting up here. I only got 2 really good units for fighting. Well, that guy's pretty pathetic, so... I'm not going to waste the 4-to-1 just yet. If I can get a 5-to-1, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, well, we killed him, but... let's go ahead and... let's see what that'll do for supply. I'm going to look at supply next turn for those dudes. I think that's about all we're going to do with the Finns. So we've done our stuff there. We still got this little pocket to deal with. I don't like the fact that stuff can run away if you can't completely surround it. But we're going to have to do our thing. We're just going to have to light these guys up, I think, because they're actually cutting us off. There. Kill that HQ is good. Well, they did surrender. They weren't completely surrounded. They, I suppose, zone of control, maybe? Oh, could we get lucky with one more smashing blow here? 4-to-1. I'm going to take it. Oh, that was a little bit painful. No, I'm not taking any more of that. We're going to go occupy this town. And that is it. I don't want to push any deeper with him. And we already did North Africa. I just need to double check, so I don't... we're just going to be defensive there. So let's go to the next turn. See what they do. Looks like they're pulling back some areas, solidifying. This little like jump over here in Moscow kind of freaks me out when all of a sudden a bunch of stuff just moves. Well, looks like we got some kind of partisan activity there. That was nice. They took 3 and we took zilch. Man, time flies. I think I got about a half an hour left to keep that video about an hour and 15 minutes. Alright, so I got no supply here. We'll have to look at that. Sweden is helping out because we don't have merchant. We got to make some merchant marines for the convoy. So let's make sure before I check these. Let's go look at that under support, merchant marines. So yeah, we better do that. I don't got a bunch of stockpile really. Let's do this and build some more escorts for Italy because infantry units are kind of pathetic. And let's just take a look at these minor dudes. They all got like 1 and 6 in their stockpile, 2. I mean, what's that ever gonna do? All right, so Hungary's out of, Finland's out of oil. They have no supply source. How can they not have a supply source? That's their home country. Partisan, 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 partisan. Okay. What did we build? We got a motorized corps. I'll definitely want to deploy that over here. That's a motorized corps. Oh, you know what? So like sometimes when it names it, I notice sometimes the names are kind of dumb. Like you put a motorized corps there and it's not. Here's a security division, so I think we're gonna put that over here. And we got two more HQs. That's a beautiful thing right there. So we're gonna put one here. I'm gonna put another one here because I can always train it wherever, on the train. Okay, so let's go do North Africa first. I don't think I'm going to build anything. I don't have very big stockpiles. So we're at 13. Let's just for fun. That's 2 to 1, but whatever. So we got these guys are building up. So let's protect them and we'll whip that guy down there. This guy from Tobruk can come up here. So we got a nice little wall. Can I make this guy nice. So next turn he can move up into the fortress of Tobruk. We're just going to hold the line. That is all we are going to do right there. We're going to let them spend their resources and fight because that was a mega disaster. So we will go back to Russia and deal with that. So we can cut off this little supply. We're not getting as big a swaths of cutting stuff off as before, which makes sense, but it sure was fun while it lasted. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright. So we got rid of that dude. We got all this here. We could start whipping up here by Leningrad. I just feel like, man, that's going to be a grind, I bet. I don't know. I got a pretty big pocket here. I'm wondering maybe just shoot all this up there, pummel Leningrad, and then start swinging down from the north towards Moscow. Will I have the attention span to continue that? Or will I get distracted and pretty healthy dude there. Can our Air Force reach that guy? No. Not very good planning. Well, these guys are going to be attacking Leningrad anyway, so. We are in August. So we got what? 6-8 weeks before the weather maybe gets crummy. I kind of like my plan of just driving up towards Leningrad. we're going to do that. We're going to leave these little beat up units back here to keep those guys honest. And these guys swing up here. Alright, let's see if we can do one attack here, but I wasn't looking. That's 2 to 1. That's crummy. I need to bomb him next turn and get rid of him. So that's about it there. We got this kind of hemmed in here. I guess a little buffer zone of control here. All right, so we don't want to train him. We want to rail move this guy up. Let's get up there and help. There we go. We like that. Well, we could railroad this guy. He won't be a lot. We get him to mince. So we're starting to build those railroads, so that's good. You railroad these guys on the turn they... You can move them the turn they come out. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's wait on those guys because I want to see where this HQ ends up. I think I can whip one of these. Let's whip one of these HQs over to here. That's a sweet deal. I didn't know you could do that, so when you drop them on the board, they can move by train. We like it. I really feel like I've wasted like 2-3 turns here with these clowns. Alright, let's use our Air Force. We're not wasting lives. Taking more damage than we need to. Okay. Alright, so these guys can kind of push out now. I wanted to get one more dude in here. Alright, we'll do this. I'm just going to finish this guy off. Okay, that's probably overkill, but whatever. Alright, we got that pocket so we don't have supply issues here anymore. It's not like we're going to be able to do a whole lot, so we'll go take that resource town back there. Push that guy up there. What do we got? Let's go take that town. Ooh, they took Smolensk back. Well, we'll go take that back. Alright. These guys really might have to rest. Oh, that's just... We had to attack him. These guys are really getting beat up, though. These guys aren't so great here either, though. Tempting me. Let's get over the river. Here's the big thing there. Let's send him up north. Maybe this guy too. We'll hold that. We'll hold that there, I think. I want to hold that until we can cut it off, and then when they pull out of there, whatever. I want to see how this goes. I'd like to cut this group off and create another gap here. That's too big to cut off here. This is getting a little World War I-y down here, where we're just kind of slugging it out in the trenches. So let's completely cut this group off, so we can just start hammering them. Probably next turn, I don't know. We'll give her a shot. Maybe we can get that 1-5 out of there. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good odds. Well, let's see what happens. Put everybody on that guy. 3-1. I think we'll wait. 3-1 has never been very super friendly, so we'll just push up to the river here. We'll get, I don't even know how to say that. Dnepropetrovsk. So, sorry, you armchair historians. You probably just about had a stroke while I said that, but it is what it is. Man, look at that guy. He could just drive in there like it was nobody's business. I'm gonna wait on him. Let's see what goes on over here. See, he can get all the way to there. Okay. Well, there's a motorized infantry and an infantry. Here we have some armor. Oh man, you are just. These guys are not going to be able to. Well, I think I know what we have to do here. We got to get this little corridor ripped open so all of our infantry can pour through this gap. Taking it. Dang it. Come on. One more time. All right. I got to use an armor unit. Gosh darn it. All right. Now the infantry can pour through there. Alright, that's starting to look pretty good there. Not enough to get in there. It's so easy to get distracted. Alright, so let's... I don't think cutting these guys off for like a turn does much. You know what I mean? Like me going in here and this becoming me. I think they can just move right through that. One thing I like about this game, I do enjoy the big sweeping. I do like these big sweeping bold maneuvers. I don't have quite enough units to really encircle them. I really didn't build enough stuff. Alright, we kind of got stuff encircled a little bit. We got a few action points left to maybe look at a couple of attacks, but not real confident. That's 3-1 odds. I do not like 3-1. 3-1, don't like that. Let's go take a look at these. Ugh. Nope, I don't like those odds. I think I gotta wait one more turn. One more turn to get up in there. Let's move these guys. Let's see, what can they do? Oh, he can't attack there. I thought I could attack there. I can't. I can only attack there, so that's not gonna. Nothing much is gonna happen there. Let's look at our supply up here because. Okay, this guy didn't take any damage and now he's a 3. So, let's do this. See if that causes them to pull back because they kind of all shifted down here. So, that's a bummer. That's not going to do anything. This guy's heading this way because they're just going to sit there in a stalemate forever. This I remember we didn't have very good odds. I didn't want to take that. No, 2 to 1. So I think that's about it. We've already done our building. We've moved everybody up. Let's make sure to move everybody up that we can. Oh, we wanted to transport this guy by rail. So these are roads. So this does not count as a rail network as far as being able to truck stuff in there. Get this guy up here. Alright, I'm going to send him south. Alright, we got a few guys over here that I need to get up more on the front line. Let's move him there, move him there. This dude is going to go to Paris. I would think having a unit in Paris is probably prudent. Okay, that's it. Let's see what happens. Check the time here. It's 1:42. I'm going to do one more turn for sure, I think. Spot to sit. There we go. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, naval bombing. So they're bombing me in my ports. Oh, see, they cut me off over there. So that didn't work awesome. It won't hurt me. Like, they're not going to kill my unit, but... So it doesn't really pay to whip around and take a one-hex swath. You got to take it with some force. And, oh! I shoved my dude back down in North Africa. We don't want that. Darn it. Let's see if the Italians maybe get some of them points to spend on super duper guys. Specialty units, I think they call it. And we can... Okay, lots of dudes and no supply, and I know what that's all about, so... Because they encircled me. That's fine. Okay, I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff. I don't know what to do with the partisan activity anyway, so... North Africa first. I got any specialty points? I do not have any specialty points that I see. So we're not loving that. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Attacking this dude if I can. I do not like you doing that. 2 to 1? Who are you kidding, dude? Alright. And I just bombed with all my air, so they can't move. I go from 3 to 2 to 2 to 1, that's it, huh? Alright, I'm going to do this one more. I'm going to stay there one more turn. You guys better hold. I don't want to have to pull back to Tobruk. This guy's the anti-armor. Anyway, I will stop with the whining. And we will go up to Russia. Alright, this looks like a fun one to do right away. So let's use... What is these? We better... Oh, what happened there? Did a partisan unit just get to appear there? That's not cool. Okay, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. That's not cool. Alright, so... Oh, he just gave me a big old bloody nose there. Okay, well that isn't cool. Did anything like that happen over here? No. So it looks like in Russia they can spawn these little 0.5 units. I don't like that at all. So oh, I got deployments. Alright, so I'm going to put this guy here. I'll put him here. And this security division, we're going to put him here. Not a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. We better build. I want to build more of those big infantry. I can build a couple easily. So let's build one assault and one anti-tank. Okay. Pretty sure these... I'm gonna wait on the Italians. They just have such a bad economy, they don't do anything to help. Okay, so we're good there. Let's go back over here. Let's try to finish this business here. Okay. So we don't have to completely surround them to destroy them. But you gotta have enough zones of control, I think, to matter. Alright, let's try to work on this pocket here a little bit. I'm not going to get to do much with Air Force. If I bring everybody here, I can get 3 to 1. Yuck. Oh, I should have took that last guy, but I got greedy. Alright. And my armor is taking a beating. I'm going to keep that town. Well, let's see. If we hit them with everything I got here, what can we do? 4 to 1. Come on! All right, so we'll have to finish off that. Who is that? That's the Soviet second tank at full strength, but beat up a little bit. Okay. Can't move this guy. You know, they're pretty much a mirage as far as what they got. So, you know, but they're still strong enough to cause a problem. All right, let's surround this pocket. Let's. Nice, we got rid of one there. Already used him. Okay, so what can we do here? Let's see where we're at, each one. So we use the minimum. I'm going to do 5 to 1. Dirty, rotten sassafras. All right, doing it again. Maybe I don't need to bring it all. 6 to 1. Nice. That mechanized core to surrender. And we can still use that guy to help here, so. That guy, he just working his way up there. Okay, so let's swing these units out. I wanted to get in there. It's not going to let me, though. Alright, that's fine. Get past this big old swamp, life will be good. Yeah, these are the dudes they all cut off. Which it's a silly thing, because you guys aren't going to hold that, so just knock it off. All right, let's see. Let's get this Air Force moved up and ready. I guess I could still hit them once each. Still going to go with this plan. I haven't lost sight of that plan. I'll leave that guy there. Oh, maybe not. Let's not waste him. Get shot up. Okay, let's attack some stuff. Valuable targets. Let's go after armor. And cavalry. Okay, so I'm pretty much done there. Oof, I'm going to pull this guy back. Yeah, he's a 3-3 now. That's just brutal. All right, let's continue this drive on Leningrad. How come these guys are only 8-2s? Did I move? I didn't move them yet. Well, we gotta get rid of this dude. He can't be sitting here. There we go. There's a knock him down a notch. Two to one. Man, I thought that would have been better. All right, so we're gonna leave these attacks. That HQ up there. Man, I really could use more guys up there. Where can we send this guy on a train? Okay, well, that is not a ton going on there for sure. That would not be good. What do we got for supply down there? That looks like a black hole. just do that for fun and see what that does. Yeah, see, I'm getting to the end of my supply line. I put another dude up there. Alright. Well, kind of bothered me. These guys only had a movement of 2. We're going to have to try to finish this guy off next turn, and then we're going to finish this guy off next turn, and then we're just going to shove everything at Leningrad. If we could collapse Leningrad, life would be great. These guys really got to build up here. So I think that's it. I like to be over here when I end the turn, because just see what happens by Moscow. Okay, I think we're going to do one more turn. Yep, it's 155. So I'll end this, we'll do one more turn, and then we'll call it a video. I am made some decent progress today. I thought I could push in a little more. I thought we might get some excitement around Moscow, but so I am seeing the attrition. Oh, there's a dude over there. Right there. This is not cool. I have to make a bunch of little sucky garrison guys. That is so not cool. Dang it. Alright, so they got a little twist on the Russian front with these little units popping up. So you just can't push in with everything and everything. Well, that wasn't nice. They clobbered me there. So the AI is pushing back a little bit, giving us a little bit of a fit. I like that, though. I don't want to... You know, who wants to play a game where you just steamroller everything all the time? Granted, this is my first time playing it. What's that guy think he's doing there? I mean, we all like to win, but... It's nice to have a little bit of a challenge. All right. Oh, they shattered my motorized unit? All right. What do we got here? The 7th VG. That's a smaller one, so I'm going to have to put all this stuff out east. I was going to do more in Europe. Well, this is Europe. I mean Western Europe. Okay, before I forget. Gosh darn it. So it's 78 production to build these dudes. Or 156 for a small core. So that's strength 10, strength 20. This takes 60 days. They both take 60 days. So I'm going to purchase a number of these guys. So 3 of them. And that's it. Oh, that punk. You guys. So, all right. Let's get rid of this. Oh, he's beat down pretty good now. There we go. We didn't have to waste all that Air Force there. Maybe we can use it down here. Let's see. What do we need to do? Now let's beat this guy down a little bit. Three to 1. All right, bring them all. 30 rotten. 6 to 1, and he held. Oh, all All right, come on, you guys, get them. Thank you. All right. Now all this can go up into Leningrad area, but now they've built it up a little bit. So this guy needs to build up. Let's bring this guy down here next turn and try to sneak across. Now let's just for fun see what it would cost us to try to do anything. So that's not happening at 3-2, 2-1. That's going to be a little bit of a tough nut to crack. So we got a supply of 1 here. So if I go down another one, I'm out of supply. And we saw how great that worked in North Africa, so we don't want to do that. So our little, he's dropped down too. So our little show of, you know, trying to act like we actually have something isn't really much. Oh, let's do this over here. Oh yeah, definitely want to pound on that some more. And the next turn that guy can shoot through there. So I think we're good up here. You know, the tough part is I said 1 more turn, but I really want to play a couple, 3 more and see if I can cut Leningrad off. But here we are, September 12th. Weather's going to start getting a little bit crummy. I did not get as close to Moscow as I wanted to by now. Oh, no, we do have a huge gap right here. So I might whip in up there and start cutting all this stuff. There's another one there. Oh. All right, any other ones? Oh, darn, that's going to make for a very... I'm going to have to use these clowns, but I don't know how much we're going to be able to push down south. Boy, look at how beat up and weak those guys are. They need time to sit. This Air Force up there, but I want to work on these guys. All right, let's see if we can get them. Yeah, I brought it all. Didn't want to risk it. So let's get these smaller units up on the line. I think we're just going to drive up right in here to Bryansk. So try to create a little bit stronger corridor there where they can't run through and cut me off. We can still push from this way. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. This guy get off. He could have got... Okay, I think we're going to work on this little pocket right now. These guys are... We want to build up a little bit here. All right, let's see if we can push on here. tough little nut there. Alright, well, we got them cut off. Just for fun, let's see. Oh. I'm gonna do it. Oh, and they surrendered. That was beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's really cut that guy off. Oh. Dirty dog. Alright, I'm doing one more. Well, they surrendered, but that one was a battle. That one they made us work at a little harder than I wanted to. So we're out of the swamp. It's nice having enough HQs to go around. Light them up a little bit. Alright, these guys already attacked. I gotta get them up next turn. These guys aren't gonna really do much anything. We'll just solidify our line. This armor needs to sit. All right, well, let's look at the big picture a little bit here. I mean, I want to go look at a map later today and see where they were in September, mid-September of 1941. It's always fun to compare and see, you know, where you were at, where they were at. I hope this guy doesn't get a bunch of reinforcements all of a sudden. Becomes a major thorn. Zoom out a little bit more. Get the whole front there, so not awesome, not the worst thing ever, but really would have been nice to, if we can capture Sevastopol, and we really need to get down to this here. You know, somebody had commented on wanting to go get these oil fields, and I have been lazy about that, just kind of thinking I can shove the Russians back at will, which you kind of can, but they're starting to resist. You know, I mean, I have a nice group here that can slam towards Moscow. Oh, I so want to do one. I think I'm going to do one more turn. That's a sign of a good game, right? When you want to do one more turn. Oh, they killed my... Oh, I lost my Air Force. Okay, this isn't going well. Well, I did a 2-to-1. That wasn't so bad. That's wearing him down. That's right, boy. Down my face. I'll bring another fresh unit in there. Oh. Nice. Now, I'm pretty beat up, but now so is he, so hopefully they don't have monster units here. I'm just getting sick of being bullied down there. All right, I bought stuff. Let's go up here and see what they do around Moscow. Oh, sorry. I had all this, but I don't even care. It's all partisan stuff. I hate it. Hate partisan stuff. You guys just need to surrender properly. But that's the way it is. So, okay, one more turn. Then we'll quit. Because this is just too fun to... What got me was that big glob right there by Moscow. I'd really love to push into Moscow right next to it and just threaten the Soviet Union. Plus, that'll put us basically at the end of September as well. Don't see anything too nasty over there. Oh, there's a big 11.6 down there with my little 5.10 armor. Now this guy's running around. We got another dude there. Darn it. So, tip before you go into Russia, or early after the invasion, build a bunch of little divisions or small corps so you can leave guys behind to deal with these partisans. It looks like the South is becoming a stalemate. Ooh, look at all that Air Force. It'd be so fun to go over there and attack that with. Alright, no supply source. We better check out these. 184.75. Oh, these guys are cutting off all my supply. So it looks like I can chase these dudes around. That's going to be fun. All right, let's do North Africa first. Yikes. Well, that wasn't bad. My guy built up pretty good. Okay, so we did that because we don't want them to surround and pummel that guy. So we're going to keep swapping these units in and out as much as we can. All right, we got things to deploy. I got a Panzer unit. As much as I would love to put that. Oh, look at that guy. Big old juicy 20. All right, so I don't have a ton of stuff yet, but I need to keep building these small infantry corps. So I'm going to build one of those. I'm building two of those because those take the same amount of time as the division. So we're starting to build up a nice little roster again of stuff that's coming. We did North Africa. Oh, look at that. They're just going to open all that up to us, huh? All right, well, I'll take the bait. Oh, those guys are teensy tiny dudes. One fives. Okay. These guys are building up nicely down here. I'm tempted to sit for one turn, but I'm gonna go. Let's get this Air Force up here. We're gonna need that. This guy's got winter stuff, so he can't be back here farting around with partisans. He's gotta get in the game. Pull this guy back. I'm wondering if you gotta, sit in these towns that have, production value and stuff. All right, so here's the reason I did another turn, because I really wanted to see what happened here. So I'm going to push in here, then we might go back down here and look at that. So I'm going to bring these dudes up from the back and see how far they can get up first. This guy right here is so out of place. He needs to be down here. I need to get him back down there by his HQ. Look at that. We're just outside of Moscow. Yes. We are pushing in. They are nervous. Ooh, that's a juicy little armor guy they got there. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this here, because that's another pocket we can collapse. That has to happen. Yeah, that needs to happen. All right. I'm kind of a counterpuncher. I'm not a good planner, so for me it's helpful to kind of see how things look before I'm going to do this. It may not be the greatest plan of all time, but we're at the end of September. All right, so let's see what we can do. Sweet deal there. That's not so sweet. Oh, we're gonna have to wait a turn, so hopefully putting that guy there wasn't a complete idiot move. Hopefully. Let's push out a little bit more of him because he can go in there. Okay. So that wasn't it. I mean, we still got some mortarized stuff here. I can see where, guys get like, you sit and you go, how could Hitler be so dumb to go after Stalingrad? Just because of the name, and then you're sitting here going, well, let's see, do I take this city with 5 resources, or do I move up here so I'm next to Moscow? You go after the resources. Because you're not a complete moron. Well, this wasn't as dramatic as I was hoping. I was hoping for some major, crush and destroy, but it's nice to get right on there. Holy cow, that guy's a big old 7-2 garrison. We're pounding that guy. He should be pounding the front. Boom. Now these guys can leapfrog up here. Yeah, I got it. I'm using them as ground troops. Probably not the smartest move of all time, but it's what they're doing. I still got this little pocket here that seems to be a waste of some really good armor and mechanized, but he's still building up. I mean, we learned driving in there isn't brilliant by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see, what do we got here? It's a 7.5. He's pretty juicy. can. I'll leave him build up a little bit longer. Punch that guy in the mouth. Darn, that's what I'm gonna kill him. I don't want to drive in anymore. I want to do one more turn. I want to. Well, let's take a look and see what we have up here for it. Not great. Let's get these guys ready for next turn. We can push in there and. A lot of swampy, crummy. What time we got? I'm gonna do okay, one more, and then no matter what happens, I promise to be done. Oh, we got these guys too. Well, he's gonna stay here. We're gonna railroad move this guy up as much as we can. I'm thinking we might need a little more armor down here. Okay. Go over here and check real quick, make sure there's no French partisans popping up. No partisans around here. And we're good in Russia. Okay, one more, and then I'll behave myself, and I'll save this and upload it. This is so tempting. Oh, there's another partisan over here. I can't get little units fast enough. And you know what they're doing is they're taking all my supply away. Just clear out of there and give me Leningrad. Ooh, not great. Ooh, they took a beating there though. They lost quite a bit fighting me there. So might have to pull back to Tobruk and let their supply lines get overextended, because right now I'm kind of going toe to toe with them where they still have supply. But I don't want them to capture Tobruk. So right when when they're done, I'm going to run down to North Africa. I think we're going to pull about one or two hexes out of Tobruk. And well, we fixed our supply issue. We got a couple of advancements. Oh, you know what? I haven't even been checking that. I don't have any advancement points, so that's fine. We got more stuff to deploy. Oh, another Panzer unit. Sweet. It's been let's see. These are big cores, so that's fine. We don't want them to waste their time. So let's build real quick. I think I might just build a few infantry divisions here quick. I gotta do a small corps. I just hate to waste it on the... Okay, so we got a few more units coming. These are really good right here. These are small little units that are gonna help us shore up the... Uh-oh, we're in October and we're starting to get rain. Oh, that's no good. I can't railroad them? That's a pretty big waste for such a big killer unit, but okay, this is that's heavy rains. All right, let's do North Africa first. So I'm thinking let's look at the supply. Pull this stuff back. Thinking we're going to make our line right here. This guy is going to have to spend an extra turn getting out of there, though. Okay, you can have, what is that? Sid Barani. You can have it. Are they going to get us? They're going to get an extended supply line there. That was dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Well, too late now. But what's this guy doing here? Man, oh man. Alright, so let's get this guy back here. Oh man, that guy was sitting there. Well, this kind of thwarts my plan. We'll see what movement's like or whatever, but I don't have enough oil for that attack. So basically my Air Force is grounded this turn. We're just going one at a time there, buddy. Okay, what can we do? Oh, 3-2, are you serious? 1-1? Alright, well. This ain't gonna be great because the rain is really gonna screw up this whole. I might just call her a turn. Come back to this next time because this is not gonna be the fun that I wanted to have. 2-1. Oh yeah. This. Well, what can we do over here? That's about it, I guess. So that takes a little while to get over. These guys are. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll stop here. Because everything's coming to a grinding halt. Oh, this partisan guy up here. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do my big sweeping advance. So what I'll do is I'm just going to pause it here. We'll come back at the end of. Beginning of October 1941, I have a feeling that this is going to become pretty much where I was at. They're going to stop me just outside of Moscow. No, I'm going to keep pushing. All right, I'm doing this, though, before we call her quits. That's right. Just right now, skirts. Right on the outskirts of Moscow, just like history. And then I'm gonna have the cold snap come. I do have some specialty points. I'm gonna do that before I forget. Give this motorized guy winter combat. All right, we're going to call it there. I will come back because I'm not going to be able to do my big sweeping moves. And I forgot about the weather. Just like the Germans did. God darn it. Okay, yeah, we'll call it there. We'll come back. Hopefully next week I can get a turn in. It's really fun playing this game. I enjoy it a lot. Like I said, I feel kind of like an idiot because I was making fun of the AI early on, thinking, "Oh, this is so easy." But it seems to be, I haven't read a lot of rules and stuff. I'm kind of a point and click guy. I like to just kind of point and click and do my stuff and then learn on the fly. But this is definitely causing me some problems, which I like. It's giving me enough challenge where I'm not feeling like I'm getting smoked because I don't know what I'm trying to do. But at the same point, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to do all the stuff I want to do. So I like that. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it watching the turn. If you got any thoughts or comments, if you'd like me to do things differently, remember you can support the channel by buying things on Amazon through the link. It doesn't have to be game stuff. You can click the link. If you buy anything after clicking the link, we get credit for it. And I hope you've enjoyed Warplan by Matrix and Slitherine. I'm always open to suggestions. I'm new to this, so if you want me to do things differently, or if it's too boring this way, or whatever suggestions you got within reason, I will listen to them. And love the comments and people engage on the site, so just let me know. And I'm going to shut her down. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in a week.